here we go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Jazz Borgonzo here. Another episode of What's Next Evening Edition. Yeah, I am getting a late start. Didn't get a chance to knock one out or two yesterday. Did a little bit of Christmas shopping to start the pre-December kickoff. And also today, the decorations came out. So, of course, you know what ensued. But I'm going to get my one. And I could have went a number of avenues. But, we're going to go with one Lebroney James. Yes, that Lebroney Karen James, the man who thinks it all but knows absolutely nothing. Yes, he has had an interesting week, a very eventful week. No, he wasn't scoring 40 points a game, nor grabbing a ton of rebounds, playing defense, or Lakers winning. He got into a bevy of altercations because he whines like a little bitch. Let's take a look. This comes out of the New York Post. We'll start this off. Lebron James suspended for Lakers Knicks after bloody altercation with Isiah Stewart. The Knicks and their fans won't be seeing LeBron James at Madison Square Garden on Tuesday. This is how it all kicked off. The Lakers star was suspended for one game in his role in a bloody altercation with Pistons Isiah Stewart. During their third quarter of the team's game on Sunday, the league announced Monday Stewart was suspended for 2 games. LeBron James elbowed Isiah Stewart in the face while fighting for a rebound during the Lakers-Piston game. James, 36, was ejected after elbowing Stewart in the face for battling a rebound on a free throw during a Los Angeles win in Detroit. It left Stewart, who needed to be restrained multiple times, angered with blood streaming down his face. The 20-year-old rushed towards James at one point. James was assessed a flagrant foul 2, and Stewart was given 2 technicals and also was ejected. The NBA says Stewart was suspended for escalating on-court altercation by repeatedly and aggressively pursuing. The league deemed James' actions as unsportsmanlike manner and said the suspension was warranted for recklessly hitting Stewart in the face and initiating an all-court altercation. James will lose about $284,000 in salary, while Stewart will forfeit $45,000, but words mean nothing without pictures. Let's take a look on how this whole thing kicked off.
Tonight it's their number one guy, Jeremy Grant. Stewart and LeBron. Stewart is hot, and everybody's coming out now.
Now you notice that Lebroney gets pulled away.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, he must have caught an elbow or something, but
oh yeah, he's got a lot of blood streaming from the side of the eye. Look, here goes Stewart.
Can you blame him? Can you blame him? Elbowed right in the face. Can you blame him? See, now Lebroney, had he been a man of conviction, had a man of conscience, would have came to Stewart and said, "My bad," would have got with Stewart automatically in his face and say, "You know what? Let's calm this down. Let's calm this down. Let's be men about it." But Lebroney's no man, so what do you expect? This comes out of Breitbart. Watch as Lebroney whines to official, gets 2 fans ejected from the game. Mere days after getting himself kicked out of a game for elbowing the face of one Isiah Stewart, Lebroney James got 2 fans in Indiana ejected from a game. During Wednesday's Lakers 116 victory over the Pacers, James directed officials to the pairs of fans seated in the very expensive courtside seat arena and had them ejected. James claimed that fans made obscene gestures towards him on the floor. Quote, "When obscene gestures and language comes into it, can't be tolerated," James said. "There's a difference between cheering for your team and not wanting the other team to win. Things I would never say to a fan, they shouldn't be said to me because I'm King James. Don't you know that by now? So when I point to somebody who wants to get kicked out, you kick him out of the game. Period. End of story. Don't talk about it. Don't complain about it. Don't whine about it. Just do what I tell you to do. Why? Because I'm King Whiny Ass, and my word is law." The pair seemed surprised by James' insist that they leave. The female fan even pouted on her way off the floor. Let's take a look.
Call it what you want. What is LeBron looking for?
Kick these 2 out.
we got a fan that's
Kick these 2 out.
a little unruly, and LeBron is pointing it out to the officials.
That's in translation.
What they're going to do is they're going to put them out.
You know how much those seats are worth? You know how much those courtside seats are worth? Oh, someone's going to pay me. You go to pay me back for getting me kicked out of the game. Oh, you're going to pay me back.
What is LeBron looking for?
Little whiny ass. Now we keep going. Breitbart. Video. LeBron fined for obscene gesture during Pacers game. Yes, he grabbed the old crotchola. Just when you thought LeBron James couldn't get any worse, he does. During the same game on Wednesday night where he got 2 fans kicked out of the game, Lebroney engaged in a disgusting act. Forgive my inner Joe Buck. That will serve to remind everyone why he will never be revered the same way as one GOAT, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. No matter how great he is, supposedly. During the Lakers 124-16 over the Pacers, James grabbed his crotch while running down the floor, a move that has earned them $15,000 fine from the league. The NBA has fined Lebron James for making an obscene gesture. We'll take that $15,000 away from Lebroney. What a child. Actually, no, a child would probably know better. Incredibly, LeBron's crotch dance was arguably not his worst look of the night. Here he is getting 2 fans ejected from the game. We already showed that, but let's go to... So here he is, grabbing his crotch and run down the floor like an ass clown. My thoughts. Once again, how many times do we have to see garbage like this from LeBron James? LeBron James has proved that he's an ass clown. He's an ass wipe. He's a whiny little bitchy ass puss. We'll see. When he started shooting his mouth off a few years back regarding Trump and how racist he was, there was your opening. He'll do nonsense like this. Kick 2 fans out of the game, get into a fight, only 1 game suspension, then bitch and whine about why he got suspended. Oh, I don't deserve to be suspended. Why? Because I'm Lebron James and you're not. At the end of the day, LeBron James, he is what he is. He's an ass hat, an ass clown, a douchebag. This is what you have. And yet, you still have those like Shannon Sharp on Fox Sports. You have those like Max Kellerman on ESP Woke. I'm serious. I'm forgetting his name, but he shoots his mouth off and he sees everything through race. You guys know who I'm talking about. Whine and complain that LeBron James is the greatest ever. Greatest ever. And Michael Jordan just sits there and laughs. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys with a fresh one tomorrow. Peace.